In this video, we leave Karijini and drive to In the Rocks, a free camp just outside of Port Hedland. Then we head on to 80 Mile Beach Caravan Park before a quick overnighter just outside of Broome at WILLIE Creek.
We've just left Karijini. We were planning on spending another night at Albert Tognolini tonight, but we've decided just to move on to Port Hedland, where we were meant to be heading tomorrow morning.
It's a 4-hour drive from here, and we'll just restock and have a bit of a wash and
wash the clothes.
Yeah, wash the clothes, clean everything up, then get back on the road for Broome and the Gibb.
So we decided to stop a little way before Port Hedland. There are quite a few flies around. We're at a free camp called In the Rocks, and there's an absolutely beautiful sunset. We figured since we're in while it's still light and there's not that many people around, we'll show you how we set up. Basically, the way we're set up is we've taken out the back seats of the patrol and built a platform that acts as a bed, and we've got a mattress back there that rolls up during the daytime. All our stuff goes back there with it. When we set up at night time, we just move all that stuff into the front seats, leaving anything we'll use during the night outside until we go to bed. We set up a tarp on the floor. It's not actually a tarp, it's a special ground covering that lets sand through the gaps so it doesn't get dirty, which is awesome. We've got the awning out. We do have an awning tent, but it's a bit of a hassle to use. It doesn't stand up very well in the wind. The awning tent is actually pretty good when it's not super windy. We use it fairly often either to throw our stuff in if we're setting up for a decent night or for a few nights, or on a quick overnighter. Often we'll just put our mattress in the tent, because that way we don't have to unpack all the stuff. We can just leave it in the back of the car, which is nice and easy. Tonight we've just put up this tarp. It's actually the first night we've tried this, so a bit of an experiment.
Off for a walk to find some firewood for tonight. Tonight's easy and quick burgers, just Coles mince patties, salt and pepper and a stick of butter. Should be beautiful.
Careful, go through.
Yeah, you've got a big fluffy thing on there.
Let's take that off. We're about to pull into Port Hedland, and then we'll continue on to another free camp on 80 Mile Beach tonight.
On our way to Port Hedland, we had to pull over fully with a bunch of road trains with us and stop on the side of the road to let these 3 massive, oversized structures through.
Oh my goodness.
And there's 3, I think.
3? What even is that, a bridge?
Huge.
Actually, what is that?
Look at it go.
It's gonna take a long time.
Only 2 engines pulling it. BHP iron ore. Once in Perth, they lifted the Broome gates and I sped through when it was still on red. Yeah.
I'll have to cut that out of the video.
Don't tell anyone. Alright, let's drive this side so better. Biggest brekkie wrap I've ever seen. It'll take me half an hour just to peel away the foil. It's immense. Yum. Just on our way out of Port Hedland now, after washing the clothes, doing a grocery shop. We looked at the port a little bit, but really there's not much here. So after a quick resupply, we're back on our way. The road from Karijini to Port Hedland was definitely a working road. It was filled with trucks and crazy BHP employees speeding in their Land Cruisers. And now that we're back on the coastal route, we should see a few more campers and tourists like us. And it might be a bit more friendly and not just business. About 3 hours to 80 Mile Beach Caravan Park where we're staying for the night. I'll definitely be counting all the miles.
I'm pretty excited for a shower and to be able to wash my hair.
Yeah, good to have some amenities at a campsite. Yeah, pretty expensive for an unpowered site, $35 a night. But, cockatoo. What's the difference between a galah and a cockatoo? Are they the same? Windy spot, Pardue Roadhouse. But I got a sticker.
Every road trip we go on, we make a bingo because obviously the drives are long, they can get boring.
Can only listen to the entire Beatles discography so many times.
We didn't have card for a while, so we couldn't make them at the start, but we just picked some up from the Port Hedland post office, and I've just finished making the bingos. Still got to cut them out when I get back to camp, but here they are. The rules of the game are that you have to see the item while you're in the car. Is that a bot?
Yeah, that's bird of prey. Oh damn it, you got it.
Nice.
Yeah, so it only applies in the car while you're driving, because otherwise, you know, you're just going to see everything too quickly. $80 beach at the moment, and it may be 80 miles long, but the tide is as well. The watermarks go all the way up to those dunes, and the car is way back there. I virtually walked 80 miles just to get to the beach and have one probably unsuccessful cast. But oh well, give it a go. I don't want to get swept away by the tides.
As I was walking along the beach, I found a sandalor. If you don't know what a sandalor is, it's one of these shell things. They're very cool. And my friend back home, she loves them. So I figured I'd take it home. But right after I told her about it, I accidentally crushed the thing. I felt so bad. So I went for a walk along the beach to look for another one, and they are everywhere. There are so many shells and other pretty things on this beach. It's amazing.
The spotlights aren't on correctly.
Oh. No, they're not.
They don't like corrugations very much, do they?
One last drive along 80 Mile Beach before we head off to Broome.
I couldn't resist. It's so beautiful, and driving on the beach is so much fun, and you can go for like just over 70 miles or close to it. It's awesome. Come to 80 Mile Beach. What a fantastic place.
I agree.
This is awesome.
Just pulled over on the side of the road after remembering that we forgot to pump up the tyres and unlock the hubs after coming out of 80 Mile Beach. We've probably only been driving for half an hour, so hopefully not too much damage has been done, but we'll pump them up and unlock them now.
Look how many jerry cans that guy has. He got enough jerry cans for all of us. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
We're at Matzo's Brewery in Broome, about to have a beer and some lunch.
This is the Matzo's chili beer, which isn't particularly spicy, just unpleasant. I've been chasing it with Jess's ginger beer, which is much better. Wow, there's a lot of people. Oh, it's camels, it's not people.
We've been to Matzo's Brewery, we've done a grocery shop, and now we're just enjoying the beautiful Cable Beach.
So, not letting my tyres down for the beach has finally caught me out, and we're a bit stuck. Not too bad, of course, but yeah, let them down, dig this out, and hopefully we'll drive away. This is Starry Road.
Are we doing it or not?
Surely people must go down this to get to the pearl farm. So this is the turn off to the beach from the Broome Cape Levique Road, which looks okay on the left, bit sandy, not so nice over here. And we'll see if the flashlight's anything up. Not so nice. Because they are actual rocks. But if this is the road, this is okay. Well, in the middle of darkness with the hubs locked and four-wheel drive mode engaged, on we go.
Forward drive is not engaged.
What? It's not too bad.
Huh?
Yes, it is.
Oh, this is me.
Very weird road. This is like the jokes that used to make about Google Maps in like 2011. When you're like, you just want to get to McDonald's and Google Maps sends you down here.
It wasn't that left, was it? You hate yourself, Nancy, don't you?
No. They're just not worth a mortgage. Whoa, Jess.
It was the only way.
This has turned into a decent road then. A little bit corrugated, but otherwise pretty nice and well maintained. Left turn coming up, that should take us closer to the beach. Well, the left turn exists, so that's good.
Off to Willie Creek Pearl Farm then.
Road open.
That's
You're on
nice
the right
to
track.
hear. But are we actually going to the Pearl Farm? Is that where we're meant to be going? Are you still directing me to Pearl Farm or Marco's?
Pearl Farm, but no, please stop. Please turn right and follow red markers for the next 5Ks.
Here?
Yeah.
Not that side of the rocks.
No, follow this around.
Below red markers.
Because red markers takes you to the same road that crosses the beach.
Wait, in between.
So the road's changed a fair bit to real sandy, beachy bottom. And we're just following the maps and markers to the Pearl Farm, which is right near the camp, supposedly. Are you stuck?
I'm just struggling, but not stuck yet.
So we made it to camp, which is a very, very rocky beach, and we're not sure how high the tide gets up. So we're parked like just before the dunes,
Hey.
the bushy dunes. Our lantern's died. And I spotted damage from the corrugations. Well, almost cost me a few $100, but has hung on nicely.
We've just woken up and packed up the car, gotten to see what the place looks like in daylight. It's a lot less terrifying.
Over the corrugations, our number plate very nearly rattled off. We've lost the nut for this bolt, and this one was like just on the edge of falling off, but it's alright. Luckily I brought a small bolt and nut with us. It was to fix a battery terminal, but that's been fixed by just jamming a bit of metal in it to make it a bit tighter. So yeah, see if this fits. The bitumen road wasn't on the map, to be fair.
Yeah, it was about 50 metres down the road. We just needed to take the next right turn. But no, Zave's right, it's not on the map. But...
So we leave Broome today and begin our journey across the entire Savannah Way. On our way to Derby first, and then going to start the Gibb today. So it's very exciting. Lots of gorges, waterfalls, corrugations ahead, but it's going to be awesome.
Hopefully the car doesn't fall to bits.
Yeah, hopefully not. We seem to lose something every single time we go on like corrugations for 5 minutes or for 10 minutes, something falls off. I can't believe we almost lost the number plate, but yeah, still on. I guess we just keep checking them every time we stop. So after last night's scary drive, seeing the place in daylight, it wasn't half as scary. It was really, really beautiful. Bit of an odd spot though, because there were only rocks and no sand on that side of the sort of lagoon anyway. But the drive out was a lot more pleasant when you could see where you were going and you didn't accidentally take service roads. But we've left the little paradise, or what we think was little paradise.
I don't think it was.
And we're on the road to Derby. Time to get onto the Gibb.